Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty mind-blowing. We are exploring how scent is, well, it's way more than just a pleasant aroma lingering in the background of your living room. We're going to look at the actual hard science of olfaction. We'll uncover exactly how you can use specific targeted compounds as a physiological optimization tool throughout your entire day. If you want to understand how to literally hack your nervous system using nothing but the air you breathe, you are definitely in the right place.
So, quick question for you. How fast do you think you can alter your brain chemistry? I mean, if you take a supplement or down a cup of coffee, you're usually waiting, 20 to 30 minutes to really feel a shift, right? But look at that number right there, 200. Olfactory signals hit your brain's emotional center in under 200 milliseconds. That is just a massive wow factor. Within a fraction of a second before conscious thought even begins, the molecules you inhale are already in there rewiring your emotional state.
All right, let's dive into the why. Why is scent so much faster than our other senses? Well, unlike visual or auditory information that has to go through multiple neural way stations before you're consciously aware of it, scent signals completely bypass the thalamus. You can think of the thalamus as the brain's sensory gatekeeper. Because olfactory signals just skip right past this gatekeeper, they get direct, immediate access to our emotional processing centers. They completely bypass the rational filtering mechanisms that mediate literally every other sensory experience you have.
And you can see just how direct this anatomical journey really is. It starts with volatile organic compounds, those are the odor molecules, entering your nasal cavity and binding to receptors on the olfactory epithelium. From there, bam, the signal travels instantly to the olfactory bulb, which projects straight into your limbic system. Specifically, it hits the amygdala, which processes your emotions, and the hippocampus, which handles your memory. This straight-shot connection completely explains why a specific smell can trigger a super vivid memory from decades ago before you even realize what you're smelling.
Section 1, Beating the Afternoon Slump. We all know that brutal 2 or 3 p.m. feeling where you just hit a brick wall and your energy tanks.
Most of us immediately reach for another coffee or a sugary snack when that happens. But let's look at a rapid-acting, evidence-based alternative. There's a stark contrast in how these compounds affect your central nervous system. Traditional oral stimulants like caffeine take a while to kick in, and you know they often come with those jittery side effects or that really heavy crash later on. Peppermint, on the other hand, contains an active component called menthol. When you inhale it, it stimulates the central nervous system to gently enhance circulation, giving you this rapid, incredibly clean vitality. You stay clear-headed, you stay steady, and you completely bypass the crash.
The crucial point here is the actual data. Researchers, including Moss and his colleagues, have proven that inhaling peppermint oil significantly boosts cognitive performance. Just look at the result for processing speed, a remarkable 12% improvement. I mean, that's huge. Attention and alertness also saw a really solid effect size increase. Put simply, participants who were exposed to peppermint completed cognitive tasks faster and more accurately, while simultaneously reporting a way better mood. You aren't just thinking better, you are feeling better too.
Section 2, Terpenes and Stress Reduction. Now, moving into the evening decompression phase, we need to shift gears. We've conquered the afternoon slump, but now we need to unwind and literally dissolve the day's stress. And this isn't just about, taking a nice, pleasant walk in the woods. There is measurable physiological proof behind this. Studies show that simply inhaling ambient forest air leads to a decreased heart rate, lowered cortisol levels, and reduced blood pressure. What's happening is a direct decrease in your fight or flight sympathetic nervous system activity and a massive activation of your parasympathetic system, which is what governs deep relaxation and recovery. The science behind why forest air actually does this comes down to these fascinating little molecules called terpenes. There are over 55,000 different chemical structures of these biogenic volatile organic compounds. When you breathe them in, they are transported via that olfactory network directly into your central nervous system, and once they're in there, they interact with receptors for serotonin and dopamine, effectively acting as natural signal transducers that just crush anxiety and systemic inflammation. It's really incredible. Which brings us to Section 3, Linalool for deep sleep. As we get ready for the night, sleep optimization is obviously the ultimate goal. Let's explore how lavender, and specifically its active terpene alcohol called linalool, can literally architect a better night's sleep for you. Just look at the tangible impact on sleep architecture here. Neurophysiological research reveals that exposing yourself to calming aromas like lavender before bed doesn't just help you drift off, it actually changes the physical structure of your sleep. EEG measurements show that inhaling these scents extends your slow-wave, deep sleep phases by approximately 20%. And that is the crucial phase of sleep where your memory consolidation and profound cellular repair actually happen. So how exactly is a simple flower pulling this off?
Well, check out this quote from a study published in Frontiers in Behavioral Neuroscience. The anxiolytic, which just means anxiety-reducing, effect of linalool is mediated by GABAergic transmission. Guys, this is massive. It means linalool acts on the exact same anxiety-reducing receptors in the brain as traditional clinical sedatives do, like benzodiazepines. But it's doing it naturally and effectively right through the olfactory bulb, completely without the motor impairment or the nasty side effects of pharmaceuticals.
So, we've seen how olfactory signals can completely rewrite your brain's emotional center in under 200 milliseconds. We've looked at boosting your focus with peppermint, melting your stress away with forest terpenes, and deepening your sleep with linalool. But since every single one of us has a completely unique neurochemistry, I want to leave you with this final thought. What is your brain's perfect scent match? To discover your personalized life optimization protocol, take the Sana Essencia Scent and Compound Advisor quiz today. Use the hard science we just unpacked to find the exact compounds your brain is looking for. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I highly encourage you to go find your match.